Hello friends, what we're going to do in this chapter is make an iron table to put our fridge on top. We're going to cut the iron, measure it, cut it, weld the pieces, and then put the fridge on top of this iron table just above where the filter box is. Let's go and do the job. The first thing we have to do is make the frame that goes beneath the fridge. The frame that goes all around the bottom of the fridge. And that has to be quite precise in size. So I put the fridge on top of this table. I've measured this wood and cut it precisely to the size of the fridge. So we cut these bits of iron here to size. Cut them with a slice, and now we have to cut the top part and the bottom part to weld them in place. Now we'll use some bits of wood to tack them here, hold them in these irons in place, so while we're welding they don't move out of their position. So it will be precisely the size, the frame for the bottom of the fridge. when one cuts these irons to size, there can be little differences. As in this case, we have a difference here. It is the difference is marked by the end irons. So I've measured the difference of all these, and I'm taking off a little bit on the end of each one, and with that way I'm going to get them perfectly level. Unless, if I didn't do that, I would have to fill in this space with a bit of iron or something to be able to weld it correctly there. Okay, we finished the iron table. As you can see, you've got a lot of space there to put things under the table. There's the filter blocks, and I even have space back here where I can keep things also. Eventually I can close it in and have some doors there with a lock to keep things protected. And the filter box, we have to connect it here with the outlet of the water, and we have to connect the filter box, the inlet, water inlet, it goes there, and we can't fix that yet till we fix these things that are the basking spots for the turtles. This wood has to go right to the end, then we have to make a hole here to get the tube out, and this part of the tubing will be fixed. If we need to disconnect the pump, we disconnect it here in this union. And we have a stop valve in case we need to get all the water out of the aquarium. We simply open this up, and the pump doesn't stop the water from coming through, so it just flows out. This tubing brings the water to the aquarium will be perforated in some spaces, so we have a shower of water falling onto the aquarium. It should have water falling there and here. Now I don't know if the power of the pump will let us get water so far in, but if not, we'll have to make some adaptations to be able to get water circulating here and in this other part. So the first thing we have to do is fix this wood there, make a hole in it. We have to stick this artificial grass on the wood, and this metal frame here is the bottom part of a frame that will hold these glass panes. These glass panes are rescued from scanners, printers that have scanners, and they all are practically the same size. So it's quite easy to make a frame adapted to the size of the glass instead of cutting the glass to adapt to the size of the frame. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put some iron pieces along here to be able to stick this glass on, and we have to do a pair of doors, one over here and probably one over here, so we can get into the fridge and clean it up or so on. And this glass will go all the way around so the turtles can't get out of the aquarium. Okay, we finished welding. I finished putting the doors on, and now the important thing is that the front part and the top part are the most visible parts of this structure. So to get a good look on the paint, we have to check the welds to see if there's no holes or any failure in the welding, and then fill in these gaps with steel putty. Putty we usually use in cars to fix the metal. Okay, we finished with all the metal structures, the iron table that holds the fridge on top of it, the glass cage that stops the turtles from escaping, and I was thinking of doing in one video the whole process till I have the fridge, the aquarium working, but it has come out too long, so I'm going to cut this video here, and in my next chapter we'll start with installing the outlet, the water outlet, and making the pump go and all that. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please remember, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave your comments, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.